Dad bet me and Tim that he's gonna shoot the biggest buck. And if not, he's buying us dinner.
He's got crab claws. One fork on the left side is
deeper.
pretty tall, and the other one's shorter and got a weird crook to it.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of cool looking. When he gets big, that might be cool. Here about 20 minutes after the eagle shooting light, went and scouted around on some ranch nearby that we have permission to hunt on. Saw some deer, saw some bucks, just some smaller bucks. Got some footage of a few that were on some property we couldn't hunt on, which you saw. Now we came in here on some state land that we've killed quite a few deer on, and over the years, but it burned this last summer. So you'll see on the footage, I mean, there's still a lot of cover and trees that didn't burn, but a lot of it did burn. It didn't burn everything out. There's still cover. You can see there's still some green pines and stuff down there. Here's the fire wall. They made a road up there to block the fire, keep it from spreading. Last year, sort of, my cousin got his 4x4 on his birthday. I shot a buck right there at the head of this little canyon quite a few years ago. Oh, Dad, where's that big buck? You let him go? Why didn't you shoot him?
He had a girlfriend with him.
You thought that was cruel and unusual punishment? The one time a year he gets to breed a girl, and you're gonna take that from him? Good man. My favorite hunting food, smoked oysters. We got some bear pepperoni sticks from my buddy Andy and Hunter. Turkey sandwiches. Well, it's day 2, probably somewhere around 10 o'clock, I'm guessing. Been a pretty slow morning, actually. Went and did a morning sit, looking over an area where a bunch of canyons funnel into this big basin. Just didn't see anything. Got up here at first light. Dad and Tim didn't see anything in the morning either. I decided to hike across that basin and up another little ridge. And I'd seen some deer on the other side of that ridge in years past, so I thought there might be some in there. So I popped over, and there was like 7 does and a little spike, but no big buck. But the deer stay right here, close to the private. There's scrapes in here, and I can smell like a rutting buck. So I'm sure there's big bucks in here, because this is where we've seen really big bucks. But I know that the landowner that lets us go through his land to get back here, he's had some other hunters in, and they could have pressured it hard and shot some animals off of here. Anyway, we'll relocate, reevaluate, and find something this afternoon. Couple of hitchhikers on here.
Chris is videotaping and I'm videotaping.
Dueling cameras.
Yeah.
Well, spotted a pretty good buck here this morning, and we're gonna go. Dad's gonna put a stalk on him and try to shoot him. He's last time we saw him, he was on top of this ridge line, so we're gonna try to sneak up over the top. We saw a 4x4 this morning that we didn't want to shoot. This could be the same buck, but I think it's a different buck. Well, morning of day 3. It's probably around 10 o'clock or so, and we wanted to come in on the state land. It's a good place to be first thing in the morning, but unfortunately the wind was blowing just right into it, where we usually see the deer, and so we didn't go in, and it was really foggy. But then the fog started to lift, and we saw a couple of pretty nice bucks. We tried to put a stalk on one. I think you guys saw that, but they went up into the timber, and so we're just gonna leave them alone. They'll probably come back out and feed the night. Hopefully Dad can get a shot at him. But we hiked into this state land here, and Tim just shot a buck about 10 minutes ago. Me and Dad were hiking back here to the back, and Tim was gonna stay up towards the front of the state land, closer to the road, and just kind of glass. And 4x4 come running right towards him, so he decided to shoot him. So Pretty glad Uncle Tim got his buck down. It's day number 3. So good morning so far. I'm on my way back to go meet up with Tim and Dad and help Tim get his buck out. On to the game cart to go get Tim's buck. Half a mile from the truck probably. This will be an easy one.
Pretty nice when your nephew is pulling your deer out for you. Can't even catch him to help him. And I'm at 10 o'clock approximately on Philip's birthday, November 15th, 2017. Okay. Right.
Yeah, Dad, I think you might want to shoot that buck. It's the one we saw earlier. Whenever you want to shoot him, go for it then. What?
You gotta give it a shot.
It's up to you. 230.
Got him. Dead.
Got him.
Yeah.
Hand me my gun, will you? Hand me my gun.
You bet.
I'm gonna shoot that one right in the head. Man, you got a good gash, man.
Yeah, that thing just dropped.
Oh my gosh, he didn't.
I dropped too.
Did you see stars? Yes. Roughneck hunter right there. All right. Yeah. Got him down. I'll give you guys a lay of the land here. We stalked, the truck is parked way down there on the road. We glassed this buck from a long ways away. We parked down there and hiked up. And me and Dad belly crawled up to here. Tim stood behind us and filmed. And those deer were out there 230 yards. The buck was bedded down. Dad shot him. And then I got a doe tag, and there's a doe standing there looking at us. So I yelled at Uncle Tim, "Give me my gun!" And I shot her in the head. She's about 200 yards. So we got 2 deer down, and that's a good day right there. 3 deer in one day, man.
Oh, I'm happy.
He's a pretty buck.
Pretty good size. He's swelled up good. Yeah, he's nice. Awesome, man. Yeah, it's a nice buck. Yeah,
he is a nice buck, Dad. Congratulations.
Dude, I don't think your bullet went in him. I think you just scared him to death.
Could have, like a doe I shot in the leg.
There's no exit wound on.
I hit him dead in the back. I shoot my blow right by his neck.
Is this exit?
Nope.
No, it doesn't look like it. I think I see an entrance
Looks
wound.
like he
Getting in
like
fights?
He took an antler poke there.
Getting in fights, huh?
Yeah.
Well, should we get over there to find one to shoot?
Yeah.
They'll be big someday.
Yeah.
Got a little body on them.
We're in the Custer National Forest. Came up on some slippery roads. November 17th, 2017.
field, which is good because he was bedded down with them yesterday. So the big buck hasn't shown himself yet, either on this side of the fence or the other side of the fence. I'm hoping that he'll come out soon, because I'm pretty certain that once the sun hits this field where they're laying down, they're gonna get up and go up into the timber or move over into the shade. There was just a 4x4 in here, and he wasn't bad. He's kind of like a typical 4x4 you see around here. I'd probably shoot him on the last day or something, but knowing that that big buck is right here, I just can't pull the trigger on a 4x4 right now. And if that means I have to shoot a doe on the last day for meat, for more meat, then so be it. Praying he'll come in. Been a really fun hunt. Yeah, I've been blessed. I'm really just trying to soak it up and enjoy every moment that I'm out here, because I love it. It really just recharges me. So thank you, Lord, that I get to do this.
So Chris is putting a stock on a big buck, we hope. Chris's belly crawled up to the edge of the field so he can try and get a look at where the big buck is bedded down that we saw earlier this morning. It's a pretty big frame, 4x4.
And Dad and Tim trying to get out of the wind. Show themselves. So here's the current situation. We know where all these deer come out and feed at night, and we've been sitting up glassing them in their bedding area all day, and now I came out and got positioned to where they come in and feed. I'm laying down in the tall grass on the edge of a wheat field where they feed out. We hiked back in here. There's a 3x3 out there right now. A small buck was out there, and then a 4x4 came out. He was pretty tall, but he was pretty young. Then we watched him. He's just cruising for does. He's probably 3/4 of a mile away or more now. Second to the last day here in Montana, and spotted this buck. He's a pretty tall 4x4, and put a stock on him, and I decided to shoot him. We saw a big monster off the property again today, over the fence, but the deer kind of seemed to move off the property. And to be honest, this buck looked big enough for me, and I held out for 6-7 days. But he was a lot bigger than the other 4x4s we were seeing. They were just little. And I figured, you know what, he's tall enough. Not a really old deer, I know that, but nice enough that I wanted to take him. So one shot at 300 yards, he went down. So it's been a really cool hunt. I've enjoyed holding out and looking over some big bucks, but just can't seem to catch them on the property right now. Who knows? Could have happened tonight, maybe tomorrow, but to be honest, if Dad and Tim can shoot does tonight and we could leave to go home tomorrow, that'd be good. The sooner I can get home, the better, I think. Though I don't want to waste any more time if I've got a decent buck standing in front of me. When I need to get back to my girls, been doing a lot of traveling for work lately and stuff, so I want to be respectful of my wife and making sure that I'm there for her. She's having a tough time. She's kind of getting worn out now. We've been gone quite a few nights, so. Got a buck down. Hopefully drop a couple of does tonight.
Here, I'll pull the cart while you do that.
So you found him? Right here. All right. Chris has been looking for his deer for about 10-15 minutes. Just found him. Guy and I were watching. Well, Guy and I spotted this buck up where we were hunting, and the way it worked out perfectly was that pushed it right out to where Chris was. Hey, I see antlers. His forks are better than I thought they were, those front forks.
Yeah.
Look at those kickers, or those eye guards, I mean.
Got nice eye guards, doesn't he?
Yeah. Awesome, dude. Nice buck. He's a good buck.
Look at all this knobby stuff down here.
Man. Yeah,
Kind of cool. But his
Yeah.
backs, I saw. I thought, you know what? He's pretty tall. I've never shot a buck that knobby. I like him.
he's been scraping the pine trees.
I turned around and looked. I saw about 12 deer over there in that buck. It was about 200 yards, Tim.
Yeah, they were about 200 below
Yeah.
us, but
Broadside, and they started crawling up. And I
Yeah.
said, Tim, you must go.
He's better than I thought. The eye guards,
Yep.
all that gnarly stuff.
yep.
That guy's a fool.
Where we were at, we were still, you know, we had grass between us, but so I wasn't getting real clear looks. I thought he was tall enough. I didn't know if you'd be happy with his front forks. I probably saw this left one because it's a little more narrow, but
I don't know if you saw me running across the
yeah, we saw you.
I ran up the field and laid down that knob or that knob and ranged him, and he was 278 yards.
I don't think we've seen this buck before.
I haven't seen him before.
So who got the biggest buck this year?
I don't know.
I think Chris did.
Tim.
If you say Dad did, then we split dinner. If I did, then you're on your own,
No,
I
I
guess.
said I beat both of you.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I had to beat both
Oh,
of you.
okay.
Yeah, well, we'll have to compare him back
Well,
at the.
actually, his eye guards got me beat.
Yeah, those eye guards are pretty decent. Those are nice eye guards, man.
Did you hear it hit him?
Yeah, I heard it.
I heard it.
I didn't. Guy
Oh,
did though.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, I just laid there. I looked at him. I ranged him. He was 278, and just squeezed, and I just got whack. I heard it, and then he ran this way 50 feet, and I just saw him. Boom! He just hit the deck. So this caps off my 2017 season. I've had a heck of a season. It's been the season of a lifetime for me. You know, I live in Washington, and I was able to take a spike elk during the modern rifle season, which doesn't happen very often. I was able to get a little mule deer buck, so I was really stoked just to get any legal buck around there, and he was young and little, but you know, more meat for the freezer, and I was able to take my first buck antelope in Wyoming in September. I've been really blessed this year, and God's been good. It'd be good just to get outside. Even if I didn't kill anything, I'd be thankful. I'm glad to be a hunter. Get out here and enjoy the animals and watch them and feed my family good meat that I've taken from the field. I process the meat myself. It's been a really fun trip. A little sad to see it end. I mean, we're leaving Montana for another year, but it's always gonna be something to look forward to next year. Big sky country. Hey, finally got his doe. Our last day here. Now Dad's got to get his tonight.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a good time. Go back with 6 deer. Well, we're headed off the property. Say goodbye to Eastern Montana hunting till 2018, Lord willing. What do you think? Was it a good hunt?
Loved it.
Good.
Every day was good.
Yeah, it was a fun time, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
We all got good bucks and got our does.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.